If only I could see again the twinkle in my mother's eyes, to hear again her gentle voice, and have her hold me when I cry. If only she could be here now to help me free my troubled mind. I wonder if my mother knows, although I've tried, no peace I find. It seems 100 years ago that when I'd cry, she'd wipe my tears, and just like magic, when I'd fall, she'd be right there to calm my fears. Oh, Mom, if you could only see the hurt and pain I'm going through, I must have cried 10 million tears since the tears I cried when I lost you. I know you're never far away. I almost feel you close to me. Oh, how I'd love to hold your hand, your loving smile I'd love to see. But in my heart you're still alive. I think about you every day. Oh, Mother dear, why did you die? And leave me here so far away.
Please be seated. Good afternoon and welcome to you all. We've gathered here this morning to celebrate the life of Thelma Rena Ricketts and to honour her memory. As we begin, could I please ask you to ensure your mobile phone is turned off or placed on silent during this farewell for Thelma. I would like to take a moment to thank Sean Hamilton and his staff for their care and compassion of Thelma and her family at this very difficult time. I am Suzanne O'Keefe, and it is a privilege to have been asked to lead this ceremony through which we will focus on and try our best to celebrate Thelma's 88 wonderful years of life. Let us begin with these words. The death of a mother is the first sorrow wept without her. This celebration of Thelma's life is hoped to provide some comfort to those of you most affected by her passing. I know it will be with heavy hearts that you've made your way here to pay your last respects. Our thoughts and deep sympathy are particularly with Thelma's daughter Gillian and her husband Gary, Thelma's daughter Christine, Thelma's daughter Pauline and her husband Robert, Thelma's daughter Susan and her husband Jimmy, Thelma's son Mark and his wife Louise, Thelma's precious grandchildren, great-grandchildren and great-great-grandchildren, Thelma's extended loving family and Thelma's many dear friends. Today we will share memories of Thelma, and we will be reminded that although it is her death that has brought us together today, it is her life that we celebrate. With that in mind, our time together this afternoon, though brief, will allow us to share happy thoughts as well as sad thoughts, and memories that bring us smiles as well as tears. While words can never fully express how much someone means to us, language can still provide comfort, solace, hope, and even inspiration following the death of someone we love and respect. I'd like to share this poem with you. The poem is simply called Farewell, My Friends. It was beautiful as long as it lasted, the journey of my life. I have no regrets whatsoever, save the pain I'll leave behind. Those dear hearts who love and care, and the strings pulling at the heart and soul, the strong arms that held me up when my own strength let me down. At every turning of my life I came across good friends, friends who stood by me, even when the time raced me by. Farewell, farewell, my friends, I smile and bid you goodbye. No, shed no tears, for I need them not. All I need is your smile. If you feel sad, do think of me, for that's what I'll like. When you live in the hearts of those you love, remember, then you never die. Thelma was known by those who love her most as Mum, Nana, Great Nan, Big Nan and Thelly. Thelma was born on the 29th of May 1937 to parents William and Ellen Trelegan. Thelma was the youngest of her 6 siblings, Betty, Bill, Evelyn, Richard, Mary and Joy. I will leave the rest of Thelma's life story to her granddaughter Shauna to share a little later. Thelma's daughter Christine and her granddaughter Shauna kindly shared with me a glimpse into the life of their beloved mother and grandmother, and I'm deeply grateful for the opportunity to honour her memory by sharing just a few precious reflections that they offered. She loved her family, friends and animals dearly. She gave with a full heart. When she met a friend, they were a friend for life. She had the biggest heart. She would give you anything. She was a fantastic cook. Everyone loved her pickles. She was a very wise woman. She was fiercely independent. Mum and Dad never left each other's side if they weren't working. Mum talked a lot. She was as tough as old nails. It has been a great privilege to have shared some of Thelma's family's fondest memories of their mum and Nana, and that they had tucked away in their hearts. If their mum and Nana is listening, they would like to say to her, thank you for everything you've given us and the love we shared during your precious time on earth. God bless you always. Losing a mother is one of the deepest sorrows a heart can know, but her goodness, her caring and her wisdom live on, like a legacy of love that will always be with you. Thelma's family said goodbye to her in their own way. They told her that they loved her, and they all know she loves them very much. Christine was at her mother's side as she breathed her last breath on this earth. Christine said to her mum, "Go be with Dad." And as she spoke these words, these last words to her mum, she noticed a single tear trickle down her mum's cheek. Now we have the privilege of hearing more about the beautiful legacy Thelma leaves behind, the mark she made on this world through love, laughter, and a life well lived. It will be shared by someone who knew her deeply and loves her dearly, her granddaughter Shauna. So despite the emotion of this moment, I would like to gently invite Shauna to come forward and share some of her Nana's story with all of us.
First of all, we'd like to sincerely thank each and every one of you for being here today to show your respect and to celebrate Thelma's life with us. For those that don't know me, I am Shauna, Thelma's granddaughter. Thelma was born on the 29th of May 1937 in Ceduna, South Australia, to George and Ellen Trelligan, being the youngest of 7 children: Betty, Mary, Bill, Evelyn, Richard and Joy. At the age of 2, Thelma was fostered out to Spencer and Rita Rowlick. They loved her dearly as if she was their own child, and Thelma absolutely adored them in return. At the age of 11, her birth parents George and Ellen come and took her back, but Thelma longed to go home to Spencer and Rita, which she eventually found out she was able to around the age of 16. Thelma's first job was being a nurse at the Cowell Hospital. She thoroughly enjoyed it, along with the people that she had met. Her enjoyments in life were going ballroom dancing and to the pictures with her friends. At around the age of 17, Thelma met a handsome young man named John Ricketts at the pictures. He sat on her coat. Her being a very shy person, she managed to build up the courage to ask him to set her coat free. The lights came on, and that was love at first sight. A few weeks later, the Cowell annual show followed. Thelma and her friends walked out of her parents' house to discover across the road John and his friends waiting in a car. John had walked over from the car and introduced himself and asked Thelma out to the ball. And that was the beginning of Thelma and John's enduring love story. After the show began, they began dating. Their love blossomed each and every day. With a few years later, they saw them marry at Cleve Church on Wednesday the 27th of February 1957. They built their first home on the family Ricketts farm, and 9 months later their first daughter of 5, Helen, was born in 1957. Along come 4 more girls: Gillian, born in 1959, Christine 1960, Pauline in 1962, and Susan in 1966. And then finally John was no longer the only boy, as in 1971 saw their only and final child, Mark, born. With a home, 6 children and themselves, Thelma and John established a business called Highview Poultry. Their farming life together was, as the name suggested, it was a farming of chickens, turkeys and ducks. The business industry involved an extreme amount of labour, and Helen and Jill and Christine are working alongside Thelma. It was rewarded with their poultry being sold all over Adelaide and the Ayers Peninsula. In 1976, they closed their Highview Poultry business and moved to Manglo to work on the other farm. Thelma and John grew crops, worked sheep. Pauline helped plough the paddocks while Sue and Mark attended school. In 1978 saw Thelma attain her semi-trailer licence, a very rare thing for a lady back in those days. In 1980, together they made the decision to do the big move to Delungra, New South Wales, where the property offered a diverse range of farming, which Thelma loved, especially working alongside the love of her life, John. Raising cattle and sheep, along with summer and winter cropping, it also provided a beautiful lifestyle and for their family to make many beautiful memories. Side by side, John and Thelma went share farming at Barraba. While they were share farming, Christine helped look after the property in Delungra and made sure Mark went to school. From share farming, they moved to contract harvesting, where Thelma drove the chaser truck and John drove the header. After many years, John and Thelma began making hay bales, both square and round, and taking the opportunity to buy the first round balers in the district. After a number of years, they decided to sell up at Delungra and make the move to Bundaberg, Queensland. And no, it wasn't for the rum. But while in Bundaberg, they grew sugarcane crops and raised cattle, while John and Mark would do the silage. Thelma started a job picking tomatoes and keeping the homestead, as she also grew some small crops with John and Mark for many years, and the hard worker she was. Thelma's love for all her animals were always evident. Her and John would feed the baby calves and the goats together every day. Thelma also had a green thumb, which saw her gardens always looking beautiful, and her love for them was so plain to see. Thelma started ceramic classes in which she really enjoyed and she had a great talent for, making many beautiful items for her family and friends, a lot still to enjoy that have received them today. When the desire to put their feet up and slow down retirement come knocking, they moved to Tamworth, New South Wales in 2006, and they bought a beautiful block of land in Kingswood on the outskirts of Tamworth, a place that provided space for Thelma to have her beautiful gardens and, if you haven't guessed, yes, a few animals. It was also a great bonus having their family so close. Thelma, along with John, enjoyed their country music and always attended their few shows throughout the festival in January each year. They enjoyed their lunches and their raffles with their friends. But unfortunately, in 2021, Thelma lost the love of her life, John. With his passing, saw the end of a blessed 64 years of marriage and 6 amazing children, and then only to have in 2022 bring the loss of their eldest daughter, Helen. As Thelma enjoyed people's company, she started Seniors Club, where she met many wonderful people and made lovely friends. She loved the lunch dates, baking and calling out bingo, and she enjoyed the raffles and cooking and baking with all her friends and family, often having cooking competitions with her Bubba Bear. Thelma really had a great love and enjoyed the church group, where she made many beautiful friendships. With the few animals that Thelma still kept at her property in Kingswood, she loved breeding her Belgians, her silky chickens, and they're getting amazing colours like her greys. She loved every animal, which included her dogs, most of all Pepper, and she actually even recently held a snake and she wasn't even scared. Most of all, her biggest love was for her family, her whole family, which included her children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, and one great-great-granddaughter. She spent many hours on the phone to us all. She taught us so much in life. She gave us the best advice and is forever our friend. She was an all-rounder, hard-working, loving, compassionate, tough, and most of all, she loved with her whole heart. So very kind of a person with the happiest of spirits. Her warmth and her wisdom was the greatest highlight. She'd share her stories that will now go on to live with her friends and family forever. Thelma put the grand in grandmother. Thank you for always spoiling us with your sweet cuddles and your amazing cooking. We will cherish the memories we made with you. Thelma passed away peacefully, surrounded by her loved ones, on the 20th of February 2026 at the age of 88. I'm sure she held John's hand whilst he guided her to heaven to live out their next adventure. This isn't a goodbye, it's until we meet again. And today she leaves behind 5 children, 22 grandchildren, many great children, and 1 great-granddaughter. We will miss you dearly, but we will carry your love with us always. You're forever in our hearts, and we love you. Thank you.
Thank you, Shauna, for sharing with us how hard it is to deliver words of reflection, comfort and hope when your heart is aching with loss. Could I now please ask Thelma's grandson, Lachlan, to come forward and share a special tribute to his Nan.
How's it going? Just like to say thank you. I'm not really sure what to say, but thanks. I really, not sure. Just like to, we'll miss everything from Nan, all the late stories, late night phone calls. We'll be dearly missed, and we all love her. We miss the late night phone calls. They were the best. Anyway, thank you for all. Thank you.
Thank you, Lachlan. If there's anybody else here that has a memory sitting on their hearts and they'd like to share it with us, Now's the opportunity to come forward, please. Well, then we're going to take a walk down memory lane.
The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken. So I hung my head and I cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. I'll always love you and make you happy, and nothing else could come between. But if you leave me to love another, you'll have shattered all of my dreams. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken. So I hung my head and I cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. I'll always love you and make you happy, and nothing else could come between. But if you leave me to love another, you'll have shattered all of my dreams. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy could take my sunshine away. As I lay sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken. So I hung my head. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy.
I bet there's lots of smiles and lots of tears looking at those beautiful memories. Well done, Shauna. It looks really lovely. A memory to have forever. Let's just take a moment now for each of you to recall your own personal memories. And now I'm going to shortly walk across and collect a beautiful basket full of lovely roses. I'd ask the family come forward, please, to take a rose and take a moment to say a final farewell.
The Lord's my shepherd, I'll not want. He makes me lie in pastures green. He leads me by the still, still waters. His goodness restores my soul, and I will trust in you alone, and I will trust in you alone, for your endless mercy follows me. Your goodness will lead me home. He guides my ways in righteousness, and he anoints my head with oil, and my cup it overflows with joy. I feast on his pure delights, and I will trust in you alone, and I will trust in you alone, for your endless mercy follows me. Your goodness will lead me home. and I will trust in you alone, for your endless mercy follows me. Your goodness will lead me home.
Could I please ask you to stand for the committal? Thelma is safe. She is already through the barrier and free to another reality to experience whatever joy awaits her there. But for us, it is important to say this final farewell to her body as we commit it to be cremated. Thelma, we wish you well and thank you for being part of our lives. We honour your life on earth and we wish for your peace ever after. We will not forget you. Go well. To Thelma we say a final and fond goodbye. Thelma Rena Ricketts. Your compassion and generous nature we commit to our memories. Your love, humour and friendship we commit to our hearts. Your body we commit to be cremated. With love we leave you in peace. With respect we bid you farewell. May you rest in peace. As I say these next few sentences, would you please respond by saying, we let you go, into the freedom of wind and sunshine, into the dance of the stars and the planets, into the wind's breath and the hands of the star maker. We love you, we miss you, we want you to be happy. Go safely, go dancing, go running home to your darling husband John and your dearest daughter Helen, who have been waiting for you for so long. Please be seated. Those that are comfortable too, would you please recite with me the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For the kingdom, the power, and the glory are yours, now and forever. Amen. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our farewell for Thelma. As we take our leave, please remember that the best answer to death is the continuing affirmation of life. May the love of family and friends, joyful memories, and hope for the future give you the peace and strength to live your lives enthusiastically and peacefully. Thelma's family have asked me to extend an invitation to join them at the South Tamworth Bowling Club located in Margaret Street, South Tamworth, where you can enjoy some light refreshments and continue to share your memories of Thelma. Thank you all for being here today.
We'll meet again, my friends, somewhere down the line. Who knows where or when, another place, another time. We'll share a few old songs and memories on my mind. Yes, I know we'll meet again, my friends, somewhere down the line. We'll meet again, my friends, somewhere down the line. Who knows where or when, another place, another time. We'll share a few old songs and memories on my mind. Yes, I know we'll meet again, my friends, somewhere down the line. Another show is over, another day gone by, with good friends all around me. My, how the time does fly. It's hard to find the words I want to say, but friends, I'll try. God bless you all and keep you till we meet again. Goodbye. We'll meet again, my friends, somewhere down the line. Who knows where or when, another place, another time. We'll share a few old songs and memories on my mind. Yes, I know we'll meet again, my friends, somewhere down the line. Somewhere down the line, who knows where or when, another place, another time. We'll share a few old songs and memories on my mind. Yes, I know we'll meet again, my friends, somewhere down the line. We'll share a few old songs and memories on my mind. Yes, I know we'll meet again, my friends, somewhere down the line.
Spend all your time waiting for that second chance, for a break that would make it okay. There's always some reason to feel not good enough, and it's hard at the end of the day. I need some distraction. Oh, beautiful release. Memories seep through my veins. Let me be empty. Oh, weightless, and maybe I'll find some peace tonight. In the arms of the angel, fly away. a star-cold hotel room, and the endlessness that you fear. You are pulled from the wreckage of your silent reverie. You're in the arms of the angel. May you find some comfort.